Hey guys, and welcome to episode 22 of How I Made My First $1,000,000 today. July 1st, 2022. Assets 86,000, down 48,000 from last month. Liabilities 70,000 unchanged. Net worth 15,900, just shy of 16,000. Of course, down 48,000 as well. Okay, so 48,000. Yeah, that's huge. um, yeah, yeah, and down to 16,000. That's pretty low. So if you've been paying attention, that's lower than when we started. Yeah, almost 2 years ago. Almost 2 years ago. So not great. Man, 48,000 in a month. Jeez, yeah. Bitcoin was down 30 something percent. Ethereum down 40 something percent, like 45. And I spent a bunch of money as well. And of course, I'm in New York State, not Florida. So with the traveling, I tend to spend more money anyways. Okay, so yeah. I all right, so okay. How am I feeling? What am I thinking? What am I doing? So I'm feeling like, okay, that the numbers are stinky. That's more of an observation. How am I feeling? In a weird way, I feel like there's less pressure now. Yeah, there's no pressure now. It's like, or less, there's less. Um, there's less pressure. It's a different kind of pressure. It's a different kind of pressure. Yeah, man, that's really hard to describe. Oh, maybe I can elaborate on it. I can come back to it. So that's how I'm feeling. What am I thinking? I'm thinking that this strategy is a little tougher than I thought it was going to be. So I knew this type of thing would happen, obviously. The net worth goes up and down. But when I see these numbers, it's like, wow, I didn't think we would go lower than what we started at. I really didn't think it would go this low. But I was willing to be wrong. I knew it was possible, thought it was very unlikely, and so here we are. So I'm thinking, wow. But I still don't want to change the strategy because, well, not only is this part of the strategy, but basically the overall reason for doing this strategy hasn't changed, right? The whole objective here is to grow as a person. And if I just, park my wealth in dollars and I'm afraid to take risks and I work a 9 to 5, I'm not growing as a person. So I didn't want to do that. I could always go back to it. That's a backup plan that will always be there. So yeah, not ready to go back. But speaking of that, what have I been doing? I've actually been working a little bit. Not so much because I want the money, although I wouldn't blame you for thinking that. But Mike Maloney is getting very close to publishing his book, and it's sort of like an all hands on deck situation. So all the people who have been helping him, we're all prioritizing his work a lot more highly, and doing work more heavily, doing some of the lifting more heavily. Anyways, so this past month, well, not the whole month, but a couple weeks, I worked for him pretty intensely. But like all of those hours totaled $1,500 worth of consulting fee. So I lost 48,000, right? So did 1.5. I mean, did that really like prevent me? I would have lost 49.6 instead of 48.1. I mean, it's like, it's not any different. And I know that. Like, I know that intellectually, and I know that in my bones. I can feel it, and I can think it, and I know it's not making a dent. So I'm not really doing it for the money. Like it's, I'm doing it to help him and for what may come after that. The growth. So anyways, so I've been doing that with my time, and I also volunteered at a summer camp this past week at a cybersecurity camp. So that was good. However, I feel like I lost a week of my life. It was just that all day, every day, and I didn't really I didn't work on my book at all. Yeah, my health and sleep both suffered a little bit. But anyways, it's good to volunteer. No regrets in that sense. Yeah, so what else? How am I feeling? What am I thinking? What am I doing? Okay, so what am I going to be doing moving forward? Well, I guess, okay, moving backwards, I spent a lot of money. I go out to eat all the time. Go to diners and get cheeseburgers for dinner a lot. That kind of stuff. So I'm going to continue to do that, even though we're down here, we're at 16K. I'm going to continue to do that. I think part of the challenge of this whole journey is to expand when the instinct is to contract. So as much as I want to turtle up and not spend any money, I'm going to continue to expand and spend money. So I'm going to continue to spend money on food at restaurants instead of grocery shopping, because I really enjoy sitting at restaurants and having someone else do that for me. I don't know if that's like a common thing or if I'm weird, but I enjoy it and I like spending money on it. I also spent money on a hotel room 3 nights in this past month, even though I had an option to stay somewhere for free. But I spent money on a hotel room because I just enjoyed it, based on the circumstances. And I'll continue to do that as needed. I'm actually going to be going on a golf trip, so that's a perfect example. Getting a hotel 1, 2, 3 nights, actually, so that's kind of funny. So it'll be another 3 nights in July. And of course, the golf trip costs money. And so while a younger me and older me might have said, oh, a trip costs money, I'm not going to go, I'll just stay home and save money or earn money. No, expansive me is saying, okay, I'll take days off of work, quote unquote, where I'm not making money, and I'll go spend it, right, and have fun and whatever else. So that's what I'm doing, a lot of versions of that. So also playing golf before the golf trip, which costs money, and a younger me would not have done that. So spending money on stuff, buying clothes, bought a new pair of spikes for softball, just spending money on stuff when I easily could choose to not spend the money, and I'm choosing to spend it anyway. So I'm going to keep doing that. I'm going to keep working on the book for Mike Maloney, keep working on the book for me, play golf and disc golf because I enjoy them, and softball. And yeah, I guess that's it. So keep expanding, and this will turn around probably eventually. I hope. I really hope. I mean, can it really go lower? Can it be lower next month? I mean, obviously it can. Jeez. Can it be lower? Can my net worth go negative? Is that going to happen? It would make for a great story. All right, we'll see. We'll see what happens. Thanks for watching. See you next month.